stories are always talking in metaphors. So we talk about evil and good. This particular story has a whole host of different kind of like species that are metaphorically speaking about the world we live in. And at the end of the day, this kind of like this consequential level where Al-Anon sort of knows where to point his weapon, but it becomes more about the heart for him in this show, because as a weapon person, ultimately you're going to have to go and sit by yourself and realize that you're dealing with people. And I think that in this story, Al-Anon gets to these moments where he just sits back from the warmonger in himself and has to realize he's dealing with people. It's my job to make people or help people understand the journey from that to salvation or to healing or whatever, And my characters have got this wonderful quality all the time, whether it be Slade Wilson or Crixus or Al-Anon, asked by producers and directors to bring it all to the camera. And I do that with the responsibility of understanding what those feelings are and hopefully helping people who are sitting in their living rooms just wanting to escape or feel or whatever, to feel something that's real. A lot of times when you're acting, you're asked to put a lot of tissue paper between yourself and the performance, and I'm not really good at that. I don't like playing characters in the safe zone. I always like to try to bring out something that's more consequential in performance. So when we're asked to ride our horses for the first time, I said, Austin, let's make these things gallop. And I think it's important because, at the end of the day, nobody wants to watch you again through that little box in their living room and see you trotting. They want to see you galloping, and that we kind of dedicated ourselves to galloping in this show. The magic of this in terms of me as a person and an actor is that Will's character is torn because he's just lost his mother, who was the guide in his life. And as an actor, I lost my mother probably about a similar age to what Austin is. So I understand his journey at this moment in his life, and I think that it's kind of like there's a bit of magic in the casting. And when you do any story, you got to go through a little box in people's living rooms and affect them, and hopefully they're going to feel something. Al-Anon's been through the war already, and now he's waking up in a time where there's another war about to start. He's reluctant to have to go through that pain and suffering again.